Well, I'm here in Stonethwaite. Just good journey over. Had to wait for about 15 minutes to get the car parking spot because there's only about 6, but that worked out alright. So it's been red hot actually. It's clouding over a bit now, but anyway, get ready and off we go. Right, it's 2:30 and just left the car. I think I've got everything. Last time I come from here I left my bloody walking pole, but I've got that. First little stop just to look up the beck. There's a lovely breeze now. I've come just over half a mile and it's pretty flat, but it's bloody muggy. There's a bit of a little breeze. I'm in no rush, so that's a sort of nice campsite, but I think you probably get a load of idiots across there as well, carrying on a night. There's Tilly's house. Must have a camping in the garden now. A little gazebo outside. Very nice. And that, I always get this wrong. I think that's Eagle Crag. And that's Sergeant something, I think, behind it. I just started filming this. I remember bringing Wayne up here 3 or 4 years ago and I fell in here. There was a lot of water in it and I went, we'd only just started obviously, and I went over my boat. There's a trickle today. Just looking back from where I've come from, I've done just over a mile, but now I'm starting to climb and it is hot. This is Green Up Gill, that's Green Up Edge, as you can see on the top. I'm not going on that, well I go that way around, but by the time I get up there I think I'll be sweating like a good one. Just thought I'd stop and take a bit of that lovely waterfall. Might be able to get my hands in that beck further up, but it's fenced off at the moment. So progressing upwards, but it is hot and sticky. Got 2 people following me, but that lass in the yellow bass is a bigger lump, she's struggling. Bigger lump than me. Oh, yeah, I've got a sweat on. I've still a fair bit of height to get, but we're getting there. I've got to go. Don't know if you get it on here. Waterfalls up. That's quite a steep bit, and then somewhere after that there's a bit of a scramble up. Well, it's a path stroke beck, but anyway, then once you sort of get up there somewhere, it's not so bad, says he. So again, another nice pool. Oh. Find a flat spot, put my tent there. But yeah, I'm going to go up that yet. There's another nice waterfall, a bit of rapids further up. So at least, well, I go a bit further than that, like, but there's still water about if I wanted some more, so that's good. Just stopped to undo my boot, it was a bit tight. And looking down, that couple that were following me, they've turned round and they're going back down. She was struggling like she was a big lump. A big lump. It's just because they had backpacks and that, they had overnight gear with them, but probably didn't realise how tough it was. Well, it's not that tough, but for a lass who was about 18 stone it would be tough. Maybe have to cut this bit out. Yeah. Fair play to for trying. And yet more little waterfalls and plunge pools. There's mine workings as we go farther up. I don't know if them lumpity bump ones are actually natural or something to do with that, but it's a more obvious as we get over. Fancy walking up here to work every day. Bloody hell. So I've just emerged out the Green Up Gill And this is the bit I was on about. It's like being worked. Look at all the little muck heaps, spoil heaps, all up there. It's yeah. I can't remember where I go. I think it's round up that way, but I wouldn't put money on it. It's been about 4 years since I've been up here. But anyway, there's the path heading up that way. I'm not sure, I can't remember. I don't know if you scramble up that bit there next to that rock or cut round, I can't remember. Anyway, it'll be right. Just stop for a breather before I tackle this behind me. Well, you do the hard part, then you get what you think's an easy bit. And then you remember, although it's probably not as bad as it looks. I went up that with Wayne and it was absolutely pouring, it'd been pouring it down. It was like a river coming down there, and we went up. I remember my hands were freezing, but it's not going to be like that today. It's going to be alright. There's been some people climbing on there. They've buggered off now, but so once we get up there, there's a bit more climbing like, but I pray that's the hardest bit done. And this is along the top there. That is green up edge. Never been along there actually. Might have a shot along there one day. I don't think many people go around there. I have to study it, see where it ends up at. I've just done the worst of that. There was a bit scrambly down there. So I remember coming up with Wayne when it was wet. So that wasn't too bad. But by either I'm on fit, I'm getting old or something, but I'm puffing and panting. Anyway, I'm quite confident. I know I still have to go up, but should get a bit of a rest in the next sort of up there. Seem to remember you can sort of stop round, stand there. I think there's a place you can put a tent there if you wanted. I think Solo Summer Tea, Dave pitched there, but me and Wayne stopped there, I'm sure, for a bit. Oh, it's the first time I've had that off me back in 2 hours. Oh, feels light as a feather now. So yeah, that's where we've come from. And oh dear, still getting my breath. It's a bit claggy, but not sure if that's high raise. Anyway, we'll go around that way. Yeah, I think it is. Up there, I'm sure that's high raise. And then just off to the Langdales at the back. I'm going to have 10 minutes here. Loads of time. That must be Glaramara and Allen Crags. I'll probably cock this up. Great End. Scaffold Pike over there. Yeah, something like that. I just had to stop and admire the lads who do this fix the fells. I know the stones have been flown up with a helicopter, but even so, to make a path like this, I mean that's high raise up there, I'm pretty sure, so we're bloody high up. And I don't suppose they come up in a helicopter to do the work. I bet they'll leg it up. What a fantastic thing. I think I'll have to donate when I get back. I'm looking back, there's Derwentwater, Skiddaw. That's where I've come from. I don't know what this is called, but it's a good path. And then that path goes down into Langdale. but I'm going up here. There's a trig point high raise, which I've always said was the coldest place in the Lake District, but it's not going to be today because it's bloody hot. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Maybe should have started with an easier walk really for my first one, but we'll get there. Well, I've cracked it. There's somebody over there on high raise. I wonder if they're stopping there tonight, the buggers, but anyway, no height really. A few hundred yards, maybe quarter of a mile, and then I'll decide what I'm doing. I fancy stopping there, to be honest. Oh, there's two people. Hopefully they're just having a break. Anyway, off we go. There we are, that's high raise. Oh. Just stopping at high raise for 10 minutes, talking to some people. I've decided to have a look at Sergeant Man because I've never been there, and it's flat on the top, so it's not going to take now. It's only over here somewhere. And then take it from there. I should get a view down the Langdales from here and Windermere and whatnot. Anyway, happy days. That's a Piker Stickle there. I'm not going to waffle on. I'll only get them wrong anyway. Yeah, there's Windermere opened up. I'm just wondering how far this Sergeant Man is, because I don't want to walk too bloody far. I hope that's not it there. I can't be asked going over that. Something around here would be right. But we'll have a little look. I have a funny feeling it's going to be a fair old hike. Yeah, that'll be it. Oh, I don't think I'm going to go to it. I don't know what to do. I'll just walk a bit cross country and get a bit of a better view. While we're here, but no, I can't be bothered walking down there. So I'm going to track back. So I'm coming back to high raise. I've decided I'm going to find a spot around here with a better view. Might see a sunrise and a sunset as well. So I've just had my tea, got the tent up, more or less sorted. I've got me sort of sleeping bag fluffing up. I've got my air mat blown up, but it's a bit of a mess inside because I just sort of dumped it and then I got my tea on, which I've had a coconut curry boiled in the bag thing. It was really nice. And that's my view down to Derwent Water, Skiddaw. Looking round this way, that's Fleetwood Pike with the track going up to Honister Slate Mine. And looking round, oh, we've got Great Gable. Yeah, I'm not going to waffle on. But the wind's dropped, sun's well, it's still got a couple of hours before it sets, so hopefully have a nice. And I'm not going to get any stars tonight, obviously. I don't think it's not forecast for them either. But only 5 mile an hour winds, so it should be good night. So there's high raise, and there's me. What, 30 yards from it. I've just had a rub down with some wet wipes, changed me socks, underwear, put me base, well, all new clothes really. I feel a lot better for that. And got me gym trainers on because it's good for walking in, quite light to carry, and just gives you relief from your boots. So the wind's dropped, I'll just have a plod up here to high raise, and I've got me trusty old mug, keeps me tea warm, weighs quite a bit but definitely worth bringing up. So yeah, no wind at all. That's the Langstrath Valley. I've stayed over that Stake Pass that comes up there, and you go along there, that's Black Crags and something else, and then down in Angle Tarns at the bottom there. Stayed over there a few times, and more or less 360 views from where I am, right on the top, the highest bit round here anyway for a while. So yeah, I'm all, look, I'm all posh. Got me clean top on, fleecy on, thermal bottoms, new socks, new skiddies, and a cup of tea. So yeah, I think tomorrow I'm just going to go back the way I came up, because I could go down there, down Stake Pass, down that, but that Langstrath Valley, I've done it hundreds of times, well not hundreds, but I've done it loads of times, and I find it quite boring. I've been up this way a few times, so I've never walked down it, so I might as well walk down it tomorrow as well. No rush though. Right. So I'm sat here, having a cup of wine, not a glass, a cup, and listen. Absolute silence. Not a breath of wind, not one noise at all. It's not even 10 to 4. Can you hear the skylarks? It's still dark outside. They've been singing since about 3:15. Good morning. Well, I survived the night. There wasn't a breath of wind really. I've been up for a bit. I've got everything but the tent packed away, so I'll drop that in a minute. There's me trig point. It's just a sort of, well, it's a dull morning, but it's not cold, it's not too cold. No proper sunrise or out like that, but no wind, no rain, so yeah, job's a good one. That's me packed up. Tent was there last night. I was up on a bit of a slope, or was it there? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, here, we're here. So, final panorama. And we'll chuck that on and get away over back down the way I came up. I said, wouldn't be a trip to the lakes without a little herdwick. Hello mate, off you go. How you going? Yeah, you're good. Are you good? Oh, off you go. Yeah, well. So that's Lyman Crag, and I've just come round, well, down there. It's bloody not very nice. Halfway down. Just got to be steady like, but I don't want to slip and smash my head on a rock, or it might knock some sense into me. And if we get down there, it's fairly steady for a bit then, and then I think we drop down again over the other side. Just started to rain a little bit, but I'm not going to put my waterproofs on. So I'm down Lyman Crag, obviously left, but I'm just wondering if I ever climbed that when I was in the army. So I used to come up here climbing, and I've seen people climbing it yesterday, and it sort of looks familiar, but oh, well, I'll never know. It's somewhere where we would have come. Anyway, we'll have a spin round. So we off down, follow that path. So I've reached the top of Greenup Gill, start going down that now. Well, that's it really, all the way down, but it'll still be 2.5, 3 miles, I think. I'm not sure, like. Yeah, it's got to be 2.5, maybe 3. So I'm almost down. I've still got another mile and a bit, but all the steep bits where you brain your knees coming down, I think I've done most of them, so it should be easier walking. And I've just done my good deed of the day. A young American guy wanted to know where there was a pharmacy. I said, bloody miles away. Anyway, he was rubbing up the inside of his thighs, so I gave him my little pot of Sudicrin. He was so grateful. There you are, St. Bob. And we'll just go down there now. Yeah, still be a mile, more than a mile, 1.75 maybe, I don't know, but easier walking. So I'm definitely down civilization. I think she got a frigging dress on. That's that swimming all where people go. Anyway, might not even put this bit in, but it was weird, the dress. 8:30 in the morning or something. Just literally 50 yards from the car. So I thought I'd just do my thoughts. So I remind myself this is not for anyone in particular. And I probably should have picked an easier one for my first one of the year. I'd forgotten how steep some of it was. But I did it, and I'm pleased I did it. But and especially I do have a chest infection a bit, and it does bug me a bit, but anyway, but I am aching. What's kept me going? I took some Whispers. I think I've had 7 Cadbury Whisper bars as well as my food and my Pringles. I had 2 for breakfast this morning, which was a good idea, giving me something in me. And yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my boots off, getting this bag off. What are we on? Only 2.5 hours actually to setting off from High Raising. I've stopped a few times for rests, and I've talked to a few people as well, so not too bad. But I think we'll have an easy one next time. Oh, right, that'll do. Yeah, car's just there, hopefully.